Like, do you know how much the world would be a better place if everyone just minded their own business?
Because, like, if you do something that you want to do and the others don't like it, they look at you weird and then start talking about it. And then you're like, just let me mind my own business.
Imagine. Like your sister there, she was watching her cartoons. Really?
Uh-huh.
See, so Dubai's like that. Like, kids can just ride at 12 a.m.
Yeah, you can, like, ride your bikes any time, whenever. And then, like, almost all of the shops are normally open at that time.
See, that's why I like those countries like Dubai. Like, it's very safe.
Yeah.
It's like, you see...
Like, you can go anywhere. Even kids, they normally, like, just, walk around by themselves. And then you just do really anything. Like, one time my friend, like my 3 friends, there's this one girl that we were at the house and we were home alone for like a couple of minutes because my cousin's mom had to go take out it was like my cousin's aunt had to go take out the trash and stuff, and she said she'll be back in like 10 minutes and also get some like food. So then one of my friends said, like, let's sneak out because it's not illegal, really. And then we were like, no way. Because she wanted to look for my cousin's aunt, and I was like, I don't have a good idea about this, because I was saying that in my brain because I didn't say a single thing.
So your intuition told you, like, this is not a good idea. Like your spidey senses.
I wasn't even talking, so I didn't say a single word. I was just talking to my brain.
And then what happened?
And then after, we just stayed home and until right when we were talking about leaving, the aunt came in. She was like, "What are you guys saying?" And then one of my friends said like nothing, and we were like no. And she looked at us, and then we were like nothing.
But you see,
because she would tell her mom,
and
then we would somehow get in trouble for nothing we did.
Of course, but you see how you listen to your intuition. Your intuition said, no, that's not a good idea. Imagine if you had gone, you would have been caught.
Because we had to think about that for like 5 minutes, and then we were like, yikes.
So we were talking about it earlier, like, you know, the girly girl. What are your thoughts on that?
I just sometimes don't like how they do the stuff thingies.
What do you mean? No, but it's crazy because it's like, you know, so that's just not your style. So what's your style?
I like to be like middle to middle, split. So I do some stuff what boys do, and I do some stuff what girls do. So I'm like middle to middle, so I just mix those together.
You know why I like you? I like all of you guys because you're smart. You got to mix both. It's true. You got to go play football with the boys sometimes. You know, play ball. And then even when you go back and play ball with the girls, you'll dominate them. But that's a story for another day.
The thing is, like, if you have to play like football, like the one that you play with a hand. If you have to, like, they don't allow girls, so you can only play when you're a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you can't play, because you know how, like, they say boys are strong, and I get that. So then after you can't play when you're older.
So, like, you're saying at your age, you can play with the boys, like the real, you know, not real football,
because,
but the
like,
football.
when you're a kid, you actually have, like, more strength. And then when you're adult, then you can't really do those stuff, because also you'll be more mature.
Yeah.
And stuff, so...
Like when you're 16 and I'm 16, and then we play football.
I'm dominated.
You're the quarterback or the running back. I'll roll. Boom.
I'll be on the ground, like, because you'll be already at that age that you'll be like way more mature, and then at kids you're like at least stronger than you are at an adult, because the boys get more mature than you are, and then boom. So something happens.
So why do you think, like, with the girls, like, do you think it's because of, like, social media, like, they're maturing a bit more? Or, like, they're talking about things that's not even their business?
That's the weird part. I don't really like how they talk about that because they should just do what they have to do and not mind someone else's
Business?
Yeah.
See why I like you? Like, do you know how much the world would be a better place if everyone just minded their own business?
Because, like, if you do something that you want to do and the others don't like it, they look at you weird and then they start talking about it. And then you're like, just let me mind my business.
Imagine. Like your sister there. She was watching her cartoons. Imagine people would have come and disturbed her. So they're watching.
Like they say, like, that's for babies and stuff. And then she's like, I'm a baby already. Just why won't you just let me watch and have my own stuff?
Imagine. And Ali was there. She was I saw her. She was minding her own business. She was falling asleep. You know those iPads, those screens. They're just like this. She was falling asleep. People come in shouting, and then they're wondering why she's crying.
And she's like, I just want to watch my cartoons, man.
So that's the problem, that you see people just...
Yeah, I just don't like that much. Like, if people look at me and I'm doing something weird, I'm like, I'm not even going to talk. Like, I just look at them back and then I'm like, why? Why do they always, like, mess with the stuff that I do?
I know, but you got to realize that...
Like, some kids at my school, like, they always, like, talk about something because... First of all, like, they, like, at soccer, when we played soccer at our old school, we would play soccer, and then someone would say, like, you're bad at that, and then after they will be having conversations, and then they'll tell the next friend, and then the next friend, and then over and over again. And then you just want them to stop, but you can't stop them because they're just going to do it even more, because they're literally just want to make fun of you and stuff.
That's actually so true. That's actually deep, you know. And it doesn't change, like, even as...
Like, they don't want to hurt your feelings, but they want to tell someone else.
Imagine.
So they don't hurt your feelings, but they tell someone else instead. And then it still hurts your feelings because so many people talk about it, and then it's all around the school.
Imagine.
I just don't like that much.
I know. Trust me, I know. But what I do want to tell you is you're chosen. And what that means is as you get older, it's going to be even worse. People, because you're following your heart, people will talk.
Yeah.
So.
Like, if some people just try to do something that they want to do, and then someone else doesn't like that thing, they just want to interrupt you, and like kind of like Elia. When I walk up to her and then I just try to play with her, Elia doesn't like it. She wants me to get away, and then she's like, I want to watch my TV, and then after she just goes nuts.
So when you get older, are you gonna mind your own business and she minds her business?
Yeah, Elia, but she's my sister, so I kind of have to mess around with her.
Okay. So you gotta mess around with her a little bit. That's natural. But yeah.
I just like to mess around with her a little bit, so she can get like a little mad at me.
Yeah.
I don't want her to get too grumpy, but a little.
I know what you mean. Even me, sometimes she's there and I'll just pick her up.
Yeah.
Because I can.
It's like, no, don't pick me up.
Because I can just pick you up whenever, you know. It's only a few amount of years I could do that, so.
Yeah. And then after when she's all grown, you're like, oh, struggling. And then Elia's gonna be like, why can't you pick me up? I want to do that now. And then, because you just get, so like after when you don't like that, and then you get older and then you want to do it again, you're like, past days. It's kind of like one day you were like younger and then it's like the other day and then you're so tall now and then the person can't do anything with you.
Crazy. Okay, we're going to leave it there. Do you want to come on the podcast next?
Marketing is all about storytelling. Dad, when we first started this business, what did you say to me?
I said, yes, we do a podcast.
Why?
Because I want to tell our story.
Why?
Because I know the story builds a legacy.
Builds a legacy. And that is exactly what we do here at ETS Rubasha Media. We market your story on social media so you could build a legacy for those who come after you, to build your business and your personal brand.
Yeah, follow us on our platform. Go on our website, etsrubashamedia.com.
This is about legacy, and it is about showing up on social media every single day, because if you don't show up, your competition will.
If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to click here, and I'm sure you're gonna love that one.